Good afternoon and welcome to the press conference. My name is John Ryan, and I am pleased to have been asked by Tom to both review the manuscript and to present him, to introduce him, if you will, at today's press conference with reference to the now published book, Bringing America Home, How America Lost Her Way, and How We Can Find Our Way Back. My relationship with Tom spans over 45 years of both close personal friendship and dedication to the conservative cause. And while his friends and admirers are legion, perhaps none equals my insight into how this has been his life's work. It began years ago when we were undergraduates at Georgetown University, and in 1963, overcoming huge odds, Tom was elected as chairman of the D.C. Federation of College and Republicans. He went on to cast the deciding vote at that summer's National Convention of College YRs, where the pro-Goldwater conservatives defeated those supporting Governor Rockefeller, thus helping to advance the Goldwater for President movement. A mere 2 years later, in the summer of 1965, when conservatives were in disarray and under attack, Tom was unanimously elected the national chairman of this same organization, and college conservatives never looked back. It was from the college campuses that many of the elected leaders of today's Republican Party first became exposed to the intellectual underpinnings of conservatism and discovered through the college Republican organization the political process that ultimately led to the Reagan Revolution. Without Tom Pauken's victories in 1963 and 1965, this process on the college campuses may well never have occurred. His earlier book, The 30 Years' War, which I have here, addressed the troubled times of the 1960s and 1970s when conservatives were under siege, both on college campuses and in the Republican Party. By 1967, having turned back the efforts of then Republican National Chairman Ray Bliss to abolish the conservative-controlled college-run Republicans, Tom, ever true to himself and his philosophy, resigned his chairmanship and voluntarily joined the Army, where he was to serve as an intelligence officer in Vietnam. After serving his country, he returned to his home state of Texas and obtained a law degree from SMU and set forth on both his legal and political career. He ran for Congress, and after President Reagan's election in 1980, Tom was appointed to head the Action Agency, which he directed until his return to Texas in 1984, where he resumed his legal and business career and his political involvement in his home state. Tom was elected chairman of the Republican Party of Texas, serving from 1994 to 1997, where he developed a unique and inside view of then Governor George W. Bush and his political mentor, Karl Rove, which is addressed rather extensively in this book, Bringing America Home. Since then, he has continued to be active in both the Republican Party, running in 2000 as the conservative candidate for National Party chairmanship to succeed Haley Barbour, and by serving the citizens of Texas, most recently as Texas Governor Rick Perry's appointed chairman of the Texas Workforce Commission, where he has won high praise. As a person of deeply held principles, Tom's of the belief that values are meant to be part of daily life and not just when convenient. Over the years, he has been attacked for his adherence to his personal creed, but has never deviated from his sense of what is right, often at a high price to himself. In his foreword to Tom's first book, published in 1995, the late Robert Novak concluded with these words, and I quote, "Tom Pauken cherishes and nourishes the dangerous idea that the Republican Party should stand for something. He gives every indication that after fighting for 30 years, he is just getting his second wind. With this current book, Bringing America Home, Tom has given notice that that fight continues. Let me present to you the author of Bringing America Home, my dear friend, Tom Pauken."